to my channel. Today's video is going to be my week 4 budget check-in and also my February budget close. I know this video is going up a day or two late, sorry about that. If you follow here on my channel, you know I was meant to move house this weekend, so just at the end of February. It's now been pushed back to the first weekend in March. So everything kind of got flipped on air. I felt really prepared. I had packed up all my filming stuff to then have to unpack it all. So that's why this video is going up a little bit late, and I may be catching up on videos just with what's going on. But I'm going to try my very best to get all of the videos up. I may miss out a plan with me or a daily duo plan with me here and there. But if I do plan those off camera, I'll show them on my Instagram. So let's get started on the last week of February's budget check-in. So let's flip to our weekly check-in page. I have already added in all of our categories. So as you know, I weekly check in for 5 categories. Those are food, petrol, household, eating out and unbudgeted. We are already over by quite a lot in unbudgeted. I did actually notice, I'm pretty sure you can see the Tipex, that I miscalculated in week 2. So I have sorted that. It doesn't look the best, it's all kind of smudged, but at least it's more accurate. So let's get started on adding up all of our categories with what we spent. So let me get my calculator out. Let's start with food. So food, if you're new to my channel, is like grocery type items. So let's start on this side. So we had Tesco's for £15.08, Aldi for £36.23, and then Thomas did go to the shop and get us just some juice while he was there, so that was £2.78. So I'll quickly tick those off and then double check. We had one more, which was Tesco's again for £4.45. That was actually me getting Thomas's birthday card and some sweets. So that comes to £58.54. So 58.54. And last week we had £80.26 remaining. So that means we are under budget by £21.72, which is great. Usually we use up all of our food category, but we have been really good this month. And I'm just going to put a line in all remaining per week, since this is the last week of the month. Petrol, we spent nothing. And last week we had £2.65 remaining, so we were under in that category as well. Household, pretty sure we did have an expense. Yep, so that was Amazon, and that was for £25.99. That was actually for, Thomas bought me some of those little inserts that you put into drawers, kind of separate all of your clothes. And then he also bought us new Method cleaning products, which was super. So last week we had £29.42 and we spent £25.99. So we have a remaining balance of £3.43. Now, eating out, as you know, we always go over, and we have been doing really well, but end of the week it was Thomas's birthday, so we did end up going over. So let me just pop this here. So we have Chinese for £15.40. The Thistle, which is a restaurant who deliver in our area, we got that for Thomas's birthday. That was £36.20. We also got lunch that day, which was £14.50. So let me very quickly mark those off. And then Thomas did actually get a pizza the next day, which is £15.08. So altogether for eating out, in the last week we spent £81.18, which is a lot, but I think it was because it was his birthday, we decided to get a treat. So £81.18. and we had left over £56.57. So we are over budget by £24.61. Okay, and last but not least we have unbudgeted. We did have one more unbudgeted expense, which was another dentist appointment for Thomas. He's been having problems with his teeth, so he's having to go to lots of appointments. It's going to cost us quite a bit of money. So that was £31.76. I think it's going to cost us about £200 all in, but it is essential. I really need to start up a medical sinking fund once we kind of sort out our finances, because that would really help with that. So last week we spent £31.76, and that means that overall we were over budget in the month of February by £175.77, which is a lot. It's the most we've ever been over budget, but that's okay. So that is how week 4 looked. Let's get now on to finishing off our budget. So let me zoom you out a bit. So this is how our February budget looked. We did end up getting £170 more for our income. So let's fill out our variable expenses. So petrol, in total, we spent, so let's look at that. So we spent £43.63, and then we also spent £43.72. So that was £87.35. So £87.35 gives us an over budget by £2.65. So that's really good. Food. We spent £67.94 the first week, and then £66.87, £64.93, and then £58.54. So altogether we spent £258.28. As you know, we budget £280 per month in a 4-week month. So 258.23. That does mean we were under budget by £21.72. Household, again, we were under budget. So let's add it up. We spent £20.58 the first week, nothing the second. We spent £50 in the third week, and then £25.99 the last. So altogether we spent £96.57, and I had placed a budget of £100. So again, we were under budget in this category by £3.43. We're not under budget by much in categories, but I still like when we are under budget. Makes me feel a little bit better. Okay, big one. Eating out. Nothing the first week. £39.11 the second week. £34.32 the third. And then £81.18. So that means we spent £154.61. So 15461. So that means we were over budget by £24.61. I'm actually just double checking. Yeah, that's what I put. So for unbudgeted, we spent a total of £175.77. So of course that will be a negative over here. Okay, let's get our totals. Zoom in a little bit more. So we'll do 87.35, add £258.28, add 900 for our sinking funds, add £96.57, add £154.61, and then add up £175.77. So altogether our variable expenses were £1,672.58. So we were over budget by £172.58 in that category. So let's now look at our savings. So what we do is we take our actual income, which was 3,100, minus our variable expenses, 167258, minus our fixed expenses is 142466. That would have left us with £2.76, but if you have watched my weekly check-ins previous, you will know that I said I was putting any money that we had been getting down here in this little checklist. For March, I will have to create a miscellaneous category in our income, so I need to add these on. So plus 40 plus 69 plus 20 plus £11.21. So that means we will had an actual savings of £142.97. Perfect. This may not be what we roll over into next month. We would put some into savings. Obviously we're moving house, but you'll see in March I'm going to revamp this. So in my income I'm going to have Thomas, myself, I'm going to have a rollover category, and then I'm going to have a miscellaneous, just so that I can track things better. But that is how our budget closeout looks. Even though we did go over budget, total and variable expenses, we did have extra money to work with, and we kept adding throughout the month, so that's why I didn't feel as bad this month. I kind of knew everything that we're going for, but the dentist kind of threw us, but we're going to try harder for March. I'm going to quickly show you my sinking funds, if I can open it. Okay. So this is how our sinking funds are looking. We have our transactions here on the side, and then I'm just going to close them out. So in terms of home, we had nothing to begin with, and we ended with nothing. We took the full 300 out of my account, and we took the full 350 out of Thomas's, and we did actually take money out of the wage category, so that was for bed supplies, and it was 76.32. So we took 76.32 out, which means in that category we have a remaining total of 323 and 68 pence. And again, we had nothing in other. So to take out, we took out a total of 300 at 350, add 76.32. We took £726.32 out, and we had a remaining balance in our sinking funds of £323.68. Now, if you do not know, I like to put 3 little love hearts in my sinking funds just in case anything has changed within these categories. I like to take a note of it. So I put here that Thomas bought a beer machine with his extra money that he sold his PlayStation for. We took bed supplies out of our wage category, and we're going to, I have to remind myself to add £100 to our home category, as my family member gave us that for moving house. So I'm going to have to remember to pop that in for March. It's just a little reminder for me. And then finally, let's close out our, I'm going to very quickly show you our debt again. So we are working with a debt snowball. So we have 3 debts. They are actually interest free, but I want to try and wipe them by the end of the year. And I've started a new thing where I'm going to put, again, 3 hearts and list out my goals for the next 3 months. So my goal for March is just to put £200 towards the laptop category, which should bring it down to £104. April, I'm hoping to pay off this laptop. And then in May, I'm hoping to have less than £1,500 in debt. So that is how our February ended up. And that is the end of this video. Everything is all filled out. I absolutely love the colours of this month. I thought it was so cute. Everything was so nice. Oh, very quickly tick that off. That's just to remind me about our debt. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below how your February budget ended. Were you under budget or over budget? I would love to know. Everyone has ups and downs month, so do not feel ashamed or embarrassed if you go over budget. You just need to know what you need to do for the next month. And if you're brand new to this channel, please consider subscribing if you love budgeting videos and money talk and how to pay off your debt. Definitely hit that subscribe button because you'll get lots of it on this channel, and we like to motivate each other here. So if you ever need any advice or help with your budget, leave it in the comments down below, and either myself or some lovely people on this channel will help you and answer your question. But thanks again for watching, guys. I'll see you in my next video. Have a magical day. Bye.